Hello guys, welcome to my Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires playthrough. This is the very first episode, so this is kind of my first impressions of the game. I have played previous ones, but this is the first one on PS4 I've played, so let's see how improved it is. Lubu. Some familiar faces and a couple not so familiar faces there. Manchow. Oh, innovation, eh? Touch the touchpad button. Bit of a waste of time, that, really. Free mode, edit mode. Might as well get straight into it, I suppose. Bless me. Yeah, sorry guys, I've got a bit of a cold going on. Yellow Turban Rebellion. Might as well start at the beginning, I suppose. Normal or easy? I might try. Sorry about that. I hope I don't do that too much more. Let's go for easy. I think you can change back to normal. Character. Sun Jian. Liu Bei. Dong Zhao. Yuan Shao. Looking pretty cool. Leader of the Yellow Turbans. These are probably the rest of these. Lu Su is quite a famous character. A lot of these other characters down the bottom here are characters that aren't kind of like the main characters, but saying that, they all look very different. In previous games, the kind of non-main character officers all looked very similar and very plain, and they have actually definitely improved it by making them all look very different. To some degree. But yeah, I think I'm going to go for Liu Bei. One of my favourite characters. So yeah, let's start with him and see what happens. I quite like the character Yuan Shao. In the games, he's sorry about that. Grand Theft Auto 5 had an update, so I've been downloading that as well as playing this. the outfits in these games are amazing. Okay, that seems like a bit of a pointless cutscene there. Alright, okay. I'm a free officer at the moment. Well, basically, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna try to be in character for this playthrough as much as possible. I've read the books. I'm on my second read-through of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, which is what this is based on. So I'm going to play it as accurate to Liu Bei's character as possible. So basically, you're going to be a good guy, and I'll probably become a subordinate for a while, and then become my own leader later on, once I think I've gained enough power to hold that territory myself. And obviously I'm going to try to recruit all the officers that he did in the books. So Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhuge Liang, who's my favourite character in the books, and amongst the others, of course. But this is kind of loosely based on the books, especially, well, Empires is anyway. Basically anything can kind of happen. So probably won't be able to keep totally to it, his character, or what happened in the books, but I'm going to try to keep it as close to the character as possible. So yeah, basically, some couple quests. They're quests are the easy ones. That just help level my character, gain some money and stuff like that. It's not too different from the last one I played. But it has been a while since I played any Dynasty Warrior games, especially Empires, so it might take a while for me to get back into this. So this is kind of like an additional quest, nothing that interesting. So you're going to have to bear with me for a minute. This first playthrough might be a little bit boring. What I'll do is I won't do a video every time I play this game, but I'll do a video every time I'm going to do something significant in the game, such as when I build up enough strength to take over my own region and things like that. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Maybe I might swap it back to normal after all. I'm going to keep playing it on easy, and then off camera I might switch to normal to see how I fare, and then see if I'll stick to it and stuff. Now, I would normally play on normal for most games, but this is a hack and slash game. It can get a little bit tedious, so sometimes I will play on easy. Because if you know, it can be Wow, damn, really is easy. Cao Yun is one of the famous officers under Liu Bei, one of the heroes. He managed to go behind enemy lines and rescue Liu Bei's son from the enemy. Very famous character. I feel really bad killing tigers though. I do like his weapon, twin sword. That's kind of, I think that's new as well. The archers get rid of their bow when you're close to them and pull out a sword. That's new. But apart from that, I don't see anything drastically new or improved, to be honest. We'll have to see what it's like when we have thousands of enemy warriors around us and see how it copes. It's finished it off anyway. There's no need to come. Well, you can see what all these different little things that pop up do. The axe makes your attacks stronger for a short amount of time. The shoes make you run faster. The armor makes your defense go up for a certain amount of time. Graphically, it's not that improved, this game, for the PS4. Ooh, trophy. Right, okay. My PS3. Victory. My PS3 will put up your trophies onto Facebook automatically, but the PS4 isn't doing that. But there's an update recently where you can post your trophies onto Facebook, but I'm not sure how to do it. Right, let's see what to do next. This is going to be quite a boring episode. Maybe we should just... no main missions to do because I'm not a subordinate or anything, or a general of my own land. So I might become a subordinate. I don't want to serve Yan Shao though. Plus, if I want to take over, I tend to like to move to a land that's right on the very edge of the map, so I can work my way across the territory. So Gongzon Zan, a bit of a mouthful, that one. I think I might serve under him. Alright. So only two ways of losing the game, basically. Interesting. That seems fair enough. Sorry for the sniffing. I have got a really bad cold coming on, or partway through it. That's basically, I'm under his command and I've kind of got to do what he asks of me. I have some leeway on what I'm able to do. I'm not sure I really want to help him invade. I don't really want him to get that much more powerful, to be honest. Do a couple of small missions. Try to level my character up. So you can see there's quite a few things you can do. You can just try to persuade people to join you. You can make alliances with different kingdoms to attack other kingdoms, and obviously invade other lands once you're the leader of your own land, of course. Which will be a little while before I take control of my own land. I want to level first. Slay the wolves. Another easy side quest thing. Let's look at my weapons. You have 2 weapons you can swap between. These are 3 weapons I have, different types of weapons I have anyway. Just that one. Twin sword. Oh, nice new one. Frost ability. That's quite awesome, actually. For a weapon you get straight away. This is a Japanese game, so the voice acting is Japanese, but obviously it's based on a Chinese story, and I would kind of prefer Chinese voice acting, but hey. Some of you might not know, Rats of the Three Kingdoms this is based on is a hugely influential piece of literature that, you know, the whole of Asia, kind of Japan, especially in China, obviously very important to them. Lots of Japanese anime and films and stuff and literature of their own kind of can be you know, influenced by this these books and obviously these games, obviously. It's kind of like I suppose similar to like Shakespeare's works here in the West, kind of that important. Enemy officer. Wow. Damn. No challenge at all. Yes, I have cosplayed several characters from Dynasty Warriors, or the Dynasty Warriors outfits anyway. Obviously, because I like the books so much. I like to try to cosplay the characters, my favourites from the books, as well as the games, obviously. The book, the translation from Rats of the Three Kingdoms is actually inaccurate, obviously because they claim they're actually emperors, so it's romance the three empires, really. It should be called, but that was a bit of a mistake in the translation, and it's been kept that way ever since. Oh, that's it. Done and dusted. I want to try to do one kind of story-based mission for you before I finish this playthrough, the first episode. No, I don't want to. I know I wanted to do story bit, but I don't think invading another country would be the best idea at the moment. You can obviously buy different armour and weapons in the shop. You can do training, get more troops. As you can see, I just got some troops there. In the old game you could have... Ooh, hello. In the books, it was Yan Shao who got people together to fight the Yellow Turbans, and Liu Bei actually went and fought the Yellow Turbans with his two brothers, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. So I'm definitely going to do that, fight the Yellow Turbans. And this is where, at this point, Liu Bei, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei were pretty much unknown people. They were looked down on, and no one would... hold on. I just bought some troops. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Don't get that. Why is that the case? Why has none of them got there? Okay. Don't get that. Oh, I'll sort that out some other time, I think. Yeah, so Liu Bei at this point was not... was looked down on, and no one knew who he was, really. He is a distant, very distant relative to the Emperor, who at that time still controlled all of China, before it started splintering off into smaller groups and stuff. Yes. And he gained a lot of fame fighting the Yellow Turbans. So this is a good mission. Yeah, I'll probably end after finishing this one. But this will take a lot longer than the other ones we've been doing. You can upgrade your bases and stuff. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think I remember you could do that in the last one. But to be honest, I don't think it makes that much of a difference, especially on the level I'm on easy at the moment. You can obviously have these little extra things, stratagem settings. Yeah, it's a bit like the last Empires game I played. Now, the one before that, Empire 6, I actually was my favourite one out of the Empire franchise, and I wasn't so keen on 7, and this one's more leaning towards number 7, to be honest. I guess the graphics have improved a little bit, but it's still rather disappointing. Such an amazing story. I just kind of want something better. Yeah, it's a bit disheartening sometimes when you play this game and it doesn't seem to change at all. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy playing it, and it is quite accurate to the books, really. The books are based on real events, but obviously fictionalized for entertainment value. So obviously, like I said, these are based on the books. Obviously in the books, like some of the great warriors, Guan Yu and stuff, in the books they could go out into the battlefield and would cut down loads of warriors in their way, and so a bit like this, basically. So the games are quite accurate, but you know, I still think the all right, okay, basically you got to conquer a line of enemy bases till you can connect your bases to their HQ base. If you don't do that, you can't take their HQ base. And to get each of the bases, you have to kill a certain amount of enemy troops and get it down to 0. Then it'll be yours. And base captains count as like 10 troops. So there we go. See, that was a bit jolty and a bit. So this is kind of like why I play it on easy. It can get really. Just imagine how many battles you have to fight. I should really go. Maybe not. No. Let's go back. Do this one, and then you can't get back through. No, you can't get back through there. Let's just take the space, and I'll go back and help the peasants. That's kind of what Liu Bei would probably do, is help the peasants, because he's a nice guy, for the most part, anyway. There was this one bit in the book where he, there was a lot of, he was on the run from the enemy, and he was all on his own, and this farmer knew he was a great man, but because there's such bad famine going on, he didn't have much food, so he went out back and killed his wife and fed her to Liu Bei, and he was like, oh yeah, and when he found it, he was like, oh yeah, cheers mate, that was very nice of you. Yeah, so that was a little bit of an odd part in the book, especially when he's such a nice guy for the rest of it. Yeah, there's I mean, you can't really condone it because it's made such a long time ago. How do you fight these battles? I cannot remember how you do duels like that. Anyway, there's a lot of sexism in those books. Women are pretty much thought of as property. But then again, the events of the book are supposed to have happened, you know, thousands of years before, type thing, hundreds of years before. And I suppose that's kind of just how they fought back then, I suppose. Cause there's a couple scenes where one of his sworn brothers goes, oh, another trophy. Goes and puts his life at risk to save his his wife and his concubines, as you do. Can't have just one wife, can you? And he tells his brother off. You know, you shouldn't have put your life at risk just for some women, type of thing. You're more important. Obviously these days that would be highly frowned upon, but obviously you can't judge it on today's standards. Oh, this is taking so long. I'm sorry about this, guys. This is, like I said, this is another reason why I played it on easy, because you got to play so many battles, and if you're playing on normal, it can be quite a bit of a slog especially until you got yourself to a much higher level. It can just get very boring, quite boring and repetitive. Hence why Empires, I really like Empires, because you don't have just the hack and slash parts. You got the strategy type bits outside of battle. You know, you got to keep your men up to health and persuade other people to join your calls and things like that. And who do you gonna invade next? And I like the strategy part. That's not to say I don't like the normal Dynasty Warrior games, but I just don't buy them, you know, every single one that comes out. See, look at the KO count. It's quite good stress relief. Just in swarms of like enemies here, and you're just cutting through them. $500, Liu Bei, well done. And I won that base. So I've got one more base and then the main base left. The rest of my allies seem to be doing quite well as well. No, actually, they're kind of actually getting close. No, that's it. We secured it. Most of the maps belong to us now. Oh, Cao is on our side. Yeah, this is the part about Empires. Like, it can be a little bit annoying sometimes. Because at times I want to kind of almost recreate the books. You know, so I kind of want to have the same enemies as Liu Bei has in the books, but obviously it's randomly generated, so sometimes you can have like Liu Bei, his main enemy during the books was Cao, and at this point in time, well, to be fair, during the Yellow Turban Rebellion, Cao and Liu Bei were on the same side. And Meng Ho really shouldn't, you know, really in the books would definitely not be here, because he was kind of like he ruled the very southeast part of China at this point, and was not really interested in anything that was going on. He was not under the control. Wrong way. He was not under the control of the emperor at this pretty much any point. Well, that was easy. Yeah, I think I will put it up to normal. Right, straight into their main base. Ooh, my health is almost down to half. Oh. That's one of their stratagems, is poisonous gas, and let's take out that. There we go. Done and dusted. Main first kind of story mission done. Pretty easy. So, well, let's sort a bit out after this battle. I'm going to sum up my first impressions of Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. The strategy part is just as fun as normal. The hack and slash type gameplay can be fun at times, a little bit tedious. Graphically doesn't seem all that amazing. Improvement on the PS4. So basically, if you already like Dynasty Warriors, you're going to like this. And if you like about the books, then you'll definitely like this as well. But apart from that, I don't think it's going to get any more new fans into this, to be honest. But that's my personal opinion. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.